東京ゲームショー2021オンラインをご覧の皆様、こんばんは。ここからのお時間はスパイクチューンソフトの番組をお送りいたします。それではどうぞ。
皆さんこんばんは。
Good evening, everyone.
Spike
Chunsoft, TGS 2021 special. I'm MC for today. I'm Kosuke Hiraiwa. Nice to meet you all. 2 years ago, I was MC for Cyberpunk and last year as well. And this year, I'm going to be your MC once again. So I will be providing you lots of exciting information. This year, I'm not the only MC. I have a powerful MC with me.
はい、皆さんこんばんは。
Good evening, everyone.
平岩さんと一緒に MC を
I am MC for today together with Hiraiwa-san. I'm Asuka Kijima. Nice to meet you all. So this is official. So it's on live. Yes. So I'm very nervous now. But I am with Hiraiwa-san. So if there's any trouble, I will pass the microphone over to you right away. Okay, I'll do the same. Anyway, we have to cooperate. Okay, so let me introduce what we are going to do today. Finally, on 4th of November, we are going to have Danganronpa Trilogy Pack and Danganronpa Ultimate Summer Camp, which is for Nintendo Switch. And from overseas, there's a new launch, Dying Light Stay Human. So there are 2 titles, and after we are introducing 2 titles, we are going to introduce other new launches and other launches, and also then experience plays as well. It's going to be 15 minutes with lots of content. Kijima-san, you're a gamer, so which is your favorite? So Dying Light 2 is what I'm focusing on, and I want to play that on my streaming. And I am a gamer, I am a game streamer. So, which means I have lots of perspectives to talk about these titles. Thank you very much. Okay, now let's get started. The first title we are going to introduce is the title which had 10th anniversary last year, Danganronpa for Nintendo Switch, Danganronpa Trilogy Pack, and Danganronpa S Ultimate Summer Camp. So there are 3 titles, Danganronpa, Super Danganronpa 2, and the new Danganronpa V3, and also there's new board game, Danganronpa S. So this is very a good package. Now we have Sasaki-san, who is the director of the title. Sasaki-san, thank you very much for coming. I'm the director for this title, Sasaki from Spike Chunsoft. Thank you for having me. Let's take a look at the video.
はい、というわけで学級裁判で相手の矛盾を論破し、
So this is the game to win a debate at the classroom trial. This is a high-speed detective action Danganronpa series, and I have played this game as well. So by looking at the video, it's such a shocking game.
もちろん声優さんもとても豪華ですし、
We have wonderful voice actors and wonderful music, which represent Danganronpa series. Yes, the first title was launched in November 2010, that was 11 years ago, and Nobuo Oyama plays Monokuma, which was such a wonderful character. Now, taking a look at the very first title, it's very unique. So Danganronpa started from PSP and PS Vita, PS4, PC, and the smartphone. So this time, finally, we are going to have the title for Nintendo Switch, which means that we will be able to have a wider audience. So because we are going to launch the Nintendo Switch title, so probably there will be some new audiences. Sasaki-san, could you please talk about that? Yes, there are 4 characteristics of Danganronpa series. The first one is related to world building. So on the day of the entrance ceremony, high schoolers are confined in the venue, and the only way to get out of the venue is to kill other students secretly. So that is the killing game. Or we can say this is the very first kind of death game. And from Danganronpa, we had another different death games, but the characteristic of Danganronpa is that we have a very pop visual. However, the content itself is very shocking. That is very unique to Danganronpa. Yes, it has such a strong character. Yes, that take us to the second characteristics of the game. So we have the ultimate high schoolers, well, ultimate talents such as idols or fighters, and they are making some events by using their talents. So you have to guess who will be the criminals or who will be the next victims. So it's a very thrilling story. And when you play the game, you can find your favorite. And when your favorite dies in the middle of the story, that's also very shocking as well. And we have wonderful voice actors for ultimate high schooler characters. Yes. So first of all, we have Nobuo Oyama for Monokuma. And for Naegi Makoto, we have Megumi Ogata. So they are wonderful voice actors, the representative voice actors of Japan, and also they're very unique actors as well. And that is why our fans like this game, I believe. So, Nobuo Oyama plays Monokuma, so that can be one of the reasons that you should play this game. What is the third characteristics? So this is very refreshing new type high-speed detective action. So you have to guess who is the criminal of the murder case. Then there's the classroom trials, and you have to find who are saying the contradicting ideas, and you have to collect the evidence to rebuttal that debate. So that is what we call the bullets of words, or the bullets of truth. So that is why we call Danganronpa, which means the truth bullets. So probably that is a new information for lots of people. Yes, actually, this is the very first time that I talk about this. Okay, so this is the very first time you talk about this. And now the people like debates. So the probably people can enjoy collecting evidence to win a debate. And that is another very enjoyable part of the game. So please enjoy a classroom trials by collecting evidence. And what is the fourth characteristics? The fourth characteristic is the psychopop visual. So when you take a look at the mystery game, it tends to be very dark, gory, and psycho visual. So that is probably what you imagine with mystery game. However, Danganronpa wanted to get out of that. So we have very contradictory image. So we have a very positive and a fun image in the game. So that is another characteristic of Danganronpa.
The most obvious one is the expression of blood. So instead of dark red, we use bright pink. It's like a pop-up picture. When you look at the image, it's fun. So that we can boost our sales. You're very honest. But the entrance hurdle is quite low. You have to collect evidence one by one and solve the problem. But with this game, it's a new way of playing the game. It's always fun. It's more fun than feeling scared. Yes, you will encounter this. There's a punishment scene, and the expression is quite unique. Even if you don't like horror movies, you can still enjoy the scene. I really like it myself. It's grotesque, but fun and scary. Who came up with this idea? Scenario writer. Designers put some jokes and put some different color to it, so that it's scary but fun. I listened to Sasaki-san and I feel like I want to play. Sure. Let's look at the game together. Well, this is going to be the disclosure of the game content. I remember this. Danganronpa. Yes. I press the button. And I move around my eyesight with my stick. Yes, I remember this. So they went to school. Yes, this is an entrance ceremony. And you got to school and you became unconscious. And all of a sudden you wake up in this pop-style classroom, and the wall is giraffe. You are enclosed in the classroom. Steel plate? So this is really unique to Danganronpa. Those colors are very unique. So you are moving the shift stick a little bit too much. Don't worry, we don't have enemies yet at this scene. L stick and R stick, I was moving both sticks around. Yes. All the characters are there. Super high school level. Very unique. Those characters are all very unique. So we call it 3D background and with 2D characters to make the image more interesting. Yes, I've never seen this with other games. Very pretty. I like her. If you kill Sayaka or Sayaka gets killed, then you feel sad. Idol. cute.
荒れてる。
Very chaotic.
残ってますね、これは。
Something is there.
あ
星が桐生さんの
あ、星が
星が
早いよ。
最初の犠牲者
That
で
was
すね。
quick. She became the first victim.
でもさっきおっしゃってた血の表現
As
が
you
ね。
mentioned,
ピンクで
the blood is expressed in
全然
bright
怖くないで
pink,
すよ
so
ね。
it's not very scary at all.
こんな感じ、いろんなとこ
そうですね。
ろを調べられる。
And you search for evidence everywhere.
うん。この帳は関係してない。でも理想が
Notepad has nothing to do with the evidence.
何か使われてそうな。
あれで裁判パートですね。
いよいよ
And this is a school trial.
楽しみだよね。
Finally, this is the most fun part.
はい、進んでいきます。
そうだ。
I remember that.
もういい声ですね。
いやもう最高ですね
The voice,
桐生さんがこのモノクロ
this voice is very relaxing.
めちゃくちゃひどいこと言ってるのに。
What he says is not really nice, but I don't feel upset.
殺人が起きたのは苗木の部屋だ
そうですね。
ころを
そのシャワールームだったよね。で、前園さんはシャワールームにいるところをいきなり襲われて、抵抗する間もなく殺されちゃったんだね。
争った形跡があって、はい、抵抗はしてた。
懐かしいですね。またこう
Well,
一作
I
目から
remember
プレイ
this.
したくなりましたけど、
I want
任
to
天堂
play the
スイッチ
first
でできるってこと
title
は
again.
持ち運びもできるってい
You
うことな
can
ので、
play on
どこにいて
Nintendo
も
Switch
現場
means
でもできますよ。
いや
it's
そうですね
portable.
もうベッドで
I
ね
can
寝転がりながら
go
そうですよ。
with it everywhere,
確かに
or you
最
can
高ですね
play
Nintendo
lying
Switch
down on the
スパ
bed.
イクチューンソフト TGS2021 スペシャル。
続いて今回セットになっている
Next
ハッピー弾丸論破 S 超高
ハ
校
ッピー
級の南
弾丸論破
国最高合宿
S
こちらも紹介してまいりましょう。佐々木さんこれもう本当おまけと
Tropical
は言えない
Island
クオリティボリュームのゲームになってますが簡単にご紹介い
This
た
is
だ
a
けよろしい
very
ですか。
はい、
quality
ハッピー弾丸論破 S はですね、
volume
ニュー弾丸論破 V3 に収録していた、
ね
ミニゲームですね。
はい
のシス
The,
テムをベー
this
スに
is
し
a
た
mini
新
game
作の
based
ボー
on
ドゲームになって
system,
ます。
and this is a
南
new
国リゾート、2の舞台
board game.
を Java を置く
So
とっていう
this is
ところ
on
で、
the
育成とか
tropical
バトルとか
island,
を通じて、
and you
強いキャラ
can
クターを
grow characters, or you can also have a battle, and this is
でこれまで
a
のシリーズ
camp
に登場し
scene,
てきたキャラクターがもう
and
垣
the
根を越え
characters
てみんな登場してくる
are
ので、
all
まあそれら
together
のキャラクター
here.
同士の交流イベントとか
So
が
there's
まあ見
some
どころかなと思い
mingling
ます。
of the
本編
characters
で出
at
会う
this
ことの
scene
なかっ
too.
たキャラクターたち同士
In
の
the main titles, they didn't
うん、そうですね。
meet each other,
たまんないですよ
but
ね。
here they are all
例えば
together.
大
That's
神
great.
が稽古しているのを2台がマネージ
For
メントしてたり
example,
とか、
Sakura Ogami is
はいあとはまあ
practicing,
戸上2人の戸上がいるんですけど、
はい
そ
there
こ
are
に
two
こう
Togamis,
送っていくような大間が現れたりとか、
and
まあそうい
Oma
うシリーズの垣根を越
came out
えたものだ
and
けでもなく
teased them.
て、あとはまああれですね、まあ犀原くんと、
犀原くん
あれか春川と、
and
大
Arukawa.
桃田の三角関係が見
Kowa
られたりとか、
Momota,
本編の
you
絡みを
see
もう一回見たい
triangle
っていう方
relationships
々もまあ
between
う
them.
ん
満足してもらえる内容になってるかなと
So
思いま
I'm
す。
sure everyone can be
ちなみにこち
satisfied
ら
with
も
all the
今日プレイで
characters.
きるということで、
I
冒頭の部
also
分ちょっと
heard that we
私が
can
プレイさせていただ
play
きたいと思い
the
ます。
game, so
はい
I like to
こちらも
try.
一部ネタバレ要素がありますのでご注意ください。
So
こちらのプレイ映像は
some
初出しと
information
いう
is
ことにな
not
ります
public yet. This is the first time that it becomes public. Nobuyo Oyama or Tarako-san, you can choose which voice you like better.
進めるわけですね。
Nobuyo Oyama's voice is also okay.
まあ舞台が Java オクトっていうこともあって、
うん
ダンガロンパ
This is
2の冒頭シーンの完全なオマージュ。
Beginning,
よく
the
見ると
homage of the beginning of the
そうあれと違う
Danganronpa
ぞっていうと
S.
ころがまさにとってちょっとあれ
He's wearing a slightly different
それは本当に
outfit.
コアな
はい
そういうところをちょっと楽しめるところですね。
Those subtle changes are also fun to find out.
で
Different
大神
scene
学園の前ですね。で
in
今回
front of
世界観としては
Kibogamine Gakuen,
まあ、ワン、ツー、V3 のキャラクターたちが
1,
希望が見
2,
学園で
and V3
殺し合いのない世界の中生活しています。
are living
でもう
life
今は卒
in
業間近のシーズン
Kibogamine Gakuen. There's no killing,
3
and they are close to graduation. It's been 3 years, and this is a final finishing up of the school year, and that's why they decided to go on a camp. So it's a happy scene. The background looks like a regular school, and there are some characters who are in despair because families are also invited.
The stage is set on Japagoku Island, so this is a programmed world. So all the characters are trying to get into the programmed world through the device, and there are 62 characters. So you can choose one character among 62. First, you choose main characters from each title. It's very pop visual, very cute. So it looks like pixel art. Yes. The stage is set on Japagoku Island, as I said. And you can feel that the texture is from the Danganronpa 2, and this is the first time that we use a 3D. Then I roll the dice. And the purpose of the camp is that you spend 50 days to train yourself as much as possible. You roll the dice, then you move forward. And when you stop this box, actually it's automated, you don't have to count. They are in swimwears, yes. There's some mingling of characters. And as you can see, they are in their bathing suits. So we have prepared bathing suits for all the characters, so you can enjoy who wears what kind of bathing suit. And this is a training mode, which you can register characters you train, and you can try these characters for battles. Depending on which character you train, there are some tendencies. For instance, Naegi is for recovery, Hinata is for attack. So you can wisely train your characters and form a better party. So how long does it take to train? So the one training will take about 20 to 30 minutes. And there are 200 layers of battles. 200. So you have to go up the Tower of Despair, yes. Then your opponent will become stronger and stronger. That's right. You cannot stop playing it. So their opponents. So opponents are coming from other titles of the company, the Shirenza Wanderer. So if you like Shirenza Wanderer, you really like this. Yes. So you can choose 4 characters. Yes. And you can combine characters from different titles. That is very good. This is very interesting and nice because it's very important to have the automated play if you move forward the story. But if you like RPG, probably you have to do it by yourself. And whenever there's stronger boss, probably you can just use another mode. And when you finish one stage, you can get Monokuma medal, and then you can use medals for Mono machine. There are several kinds of Mono machine. Let's play one of these. With Monokuma medals, so when you choose the character, you could choose only one character. However, with this Mono machine, you can get other characters. You cannot stop playing this, yes. And there are new characters you can get from Mono machine, and you can train the new characters as well. There are lots of new characters.
レ
Yes.
アとかがあるんですね。
はい
レアとかが。
There are rare characters.
そう
Yes.
ですね。高いレアリティのキャラクターは他のメダルで回さなきゃいけないですね。ちょっと
あ
And probably you have to use a different medals to get rare characters. But can we get rare characters from Mono Mono Machine? Yes. And we also have gold Mono Mono Machine, which means that you can get
ー、
really rare characters.
いいですね。
すごい。
It's very
これ
nice.
キャラによってもリアリティがいくつかあるってことですか？
はい、あります。
And
4種類
there's several the rebels of the
推しキャラのね、やっぱ一番いいリアリティのやつ出るまで
the
待ちたい
rarity
ですね
for one character. Yes, there are 4 levels of rarity.
As for you.
So it's like capsule toy vending machine.
おー
おー、全然カードもなんか違い
おー、
ます
かわ
ね。
いい。
And there are different kinds of cars and very cute.
進化とかもあるんですか？
Is there
あ、ない
any
じゃあ出たらも
kind of the
お
revolution
金をか
now?
けなくていいので。
う。で、これが
これはまた、あれです
And
ね
what's
もう
this?
一個の水着のレアリティがあるんですけど、
This
それが出やすい。
Another
やばい。
type of
だからヤシの木なんですね
character.
はい
どういうこと
There's
いやいや
the phasing
ビ
to
ーチのね、このビーチの。
type
普通
character.
では
So that is
モノモノマ
why
シンがモノモノヤシ
we
として
have
登場するんですよね、実は
はい
本編で。
はいはいはい
backdrop.
そこから
Yes, the, we call it Mono Mono
プレゼントもいっぱい
Yashin.
出てるんですけど、これは育成するとき
And
に
there are some gifts you can get,
一緒に持ってい
which
け
you
る
can
アイテム
use
で
for
ちょ
training,
っと育成の効果を手助けするような補助的なアイテム
which
あー
helps you to train your characters better. Oh, now I have this character.
あらあら。かわ
あ、
いい。
すごい。こんな
Very
全面に
cute
広げられるんですね。
結構男の子だと
はい
下しか見れないんで、
はい。
あのモードがないと何も見れない。
あー
So you need to have that
裸かないと
すごい。
enlarged
可愛い
a
そして
screen in order to take
こ
a
こで
cover
ね
look of
今
the
ま
character.
で
Oh, it's very
コラ
cute
ボ
as well.
で書かせてもらった
We had some
イラストですね
collaborations
かな
in
り
the
の数
past.
収録しまして、多分500種類以上かな。
There are more than 500 variations
そうで
of
すそうですそうです。はい。それちょっともういろんなライセンス
characters like this. Is it for good? Yes. So
もう初めて入れることができて、
すごい。
this is the very first time that we were able to
カードを集めていくと
incorporate
そのキャラクターの
this type of character
強くなっていくので、
drawings.
各キャラの掛け合いイベントとかだけじゃなくて、メインスト
For
ーリー
each
にこう
character, we have
10キャラ育成するごとにどんどんメインのストーリーが進んでいくので、
and we also have main story as well. If you train your characters, you can move forward the main stories. And the ultimate goal is to train all the characters.
けども
Okay, now I have played this title, and there's a new costume, the swimwear for each character, and there are lots of events. That is a very interesting
ぜひねこ
point.
のタイミングで遊んでいただきたいと思います。
So
シリーズ3作品
if you are new to this title, please enjoy this. So
4タイトル入って
there's the
4980円
Danganronpa
プラス税という
trilogy
大変お得な
pack and the
値段
Happy
設定となっております
Danganronpa S. It's 4,980, tax excluded. It's very for money. So you have all the characters from the title. It's very, very good. And there are 4 titles, and you
と
can
いうことです。
purchase each title separately as
予
well.
約特典もご覧のように
And
超充
if
実
you
しています
make
すごい。あ、こ
a
れ豪華ですね。
reservation of the purchase beforehand, you can get these kind of special
豪華
items.
なんて悩んじゃいますね。
これはね
Okay, probably you have to think about where
そうで
to
すよね。ちょっとずるいですよ。
make plea
はいちょっと
purchase.
これだけねたくさんの種類をご用意さ
Yes,
せてい
there
た
are
だい
lots
て
of
ぜひね
lots of
悩み抜いて選んでいただければなと思います。
So please
そして
have a
10周年イベント
a good time to think about which one you want to get. And we are having 10th anniversary event on 27th November at Tokorozawa Sakura Town Japan Pavilion. So there are 2 shows and we have wonderful guests as well. And we will keep you updated on this event. So please stay tuned on Danganronpa 10th anniversary official website. And it was launched last week. There's collaboration of Danganronpa and Sanrio characters. Now I have special items. We have hand sanitizer and also we have this pouch. So there's Danganronpa characters and Sanrio characters together on the pouch.
後ろもあるんですけども。いろんなねアイテムが出てすごく可愛い
So
んですよ。
we have lots of Danganronpa goods. There's ultimate characters from Danganronpa and cute Sanrio characters. So if you like Danganronpa or Sanrio character, please check it out. So you can get it at Sanrio Anime Store Ikebukuro P-Palco or Sanrio Anime Online Store. So please check it out. So that's all about Danganronpa. Sasaki-san, please give a final message to the fans of Danganronpa.
So we are commemorating the anniversary and we can launch a new title finally. Those who played it, you know, this will enrich your life. So please enjoy.
ありがとうございました。スパイクチューンソフト TGS2021 スペシャル。一作目の紹介から盛りだくさんすぎるね、内容
We had lots of information from the first title. Let's move on to the next title. Very different. Everyone's waiting on the globe. Dying Light 2. Dying Light 2 is only for those who are 18 years and older. There are some violent scenes and grotesque scenes.
私 FPS ゲームすごく好きで、
I like FPS games. I was looking forward to this title today, so I'm very looking forward to find out about this. Dying Light 2, Stay Human. This is the end of the world with lots of zombies. This is an open world action RPG. It was launched in 2015 and more than 20 million users played this game, and this is a sequel to it. The story has some immersive feeling and the actions are more powerful. And there are many choices. And you have many turn around to go to different paths. And we have a Japanese title. Today, this is the very first time to show this trailer. What was this town like before? Maybe just one city, very similar to other cities. But all the hopes were lost because of a virus. But the people made this city like this. We had a vision. We had hopes, people say. But they were all gone. And they turned into something different. They didn't fight together. They tried to hurt each other instead. This was the beginning of a war. That guy's leg was broken, wasn't it? Hopes were gone. The city is dying. To kill enemies and observe energy from it, we are not going to let you do that. At least now. Because we need a secret hidden in the city. Which side are you on? We make changes. Let's try it out. Somebody help me. Don't do that. Changes come from small actions. How about this one? You shall die. all the hopes are gone, I will find it out by myself.
いやもう本当に発売が楽しみでしょうがない。
Very much looking forward to the launch of the title.
パルクールアクションめちゃくちゃ楽しそうで
Parkour
したね。
action looks fun, very
ゾンビ
smooth.
ゲームってただ単にこうマップを歩いていって、
Usually, a zombie game
はい
lets you walk on the map and just make
これ
progress.
がこうより迫力感を増しますし、あと
But
ボール
this is
がすご
more
く
powerful,
そうですね。本当没入感がね、ありますね。
あと
very
日本語字幕だけじゃなくて
immersive feeling.
日本語のこう音声がついているっていうのも、このパルクー
And
ルな
not
らで
just
は
a
のこう爽
Japanese
快感のある
title,
ス
but
ピード感のあ
I
る
also
アクションだ
hear
と耳からの
sound
すごく
in
大事だと
Japanese.
思うので、
はい。
そういう
Sound
と
is
ころ
very
もすごく作り込まれ
important
てるなと思
for
いました。
effectiveness of the game.
さあということでね、このゲームについて初めて見る方もいらっしゃると思うの
So
で、3つのポイ
I'm
ント
sure
に
some
分
of
けて
you
ガイ
are
ドラインとね説明してい
new
きたい
to
と
the
思いま
game,
す。
so I like
ま
to
ず1
bring
点
up
目は
three
プレイヤーの選択によって
key points.
姿を変える
One
広大なオープンワールドです。
open world
ゲームの舞台と
changes
なるのは
depends
シ
on
テ
the
ィと
player
いう
you
都市
pick.
なんですけれども、ここ人類存
So
続
this
の
is
最後の砦になっ
called
ているんです
city,
が、決して
and
安
this
泰
is
ではなく、これね、生存者
last
同士の勢
resort
力争いみたいなの
before
が
the end of the
ゾンビ
world,
だけじゃなく
and
て
there's a
他に怖い
power
人
struggle,
たちというか、
and
人
人間同士の争いも、もうやっぱりいろんな資源
people
が
are
限られてる
fighting with each other,
で、その
not
中でプレイヤー
against
自由に行動できるんですが、
zombies.
例えばそのど
You
の勢
have
力と協
freedom.
力するかといった選択に
So
よって街の様
where,
子が変わってったりとか、行
with
動で
which
きる範囲が変
people
わってったりす
do
る
you
の
want
で、
to gang up?
じゃあ自分の行動一つでストーリー展開が変わっていくっていう
One
ことなんです。
behavior
そうなん
of
です
viewers will change the
面白いで
story
すね、それ。
on
は
the
い
game.
オープンワールドならではって感じがしますよね。
そうなんですよね。マップもすごくね、作り込まれております。
Map is
で
also
昼間は人類が
sophisticated.
生活できるような状況になっているんですが、
And
夜になると
during the daytime,
ゾンビが
people can
溢れて危険な世界にこう変わるん
their
ですよ
lives,
ね。
but
なの
when
で
it
プレイヤー
turns
は時
to
間帯によ
night,
っても
it's
どんな
very
動きをする
dangerous
かどんな行動をするか
with
変える
lots of
必要が
zombies
ある
around.
んです
So it depends
そう
on
な
the
んですね。じゃあ
time of the
夜
day. You have to
は
change
ゾンビに
the way you
気をつける
how you
気をつける
play.
気をつけるゾンビが出て
You
く
have
る
to be careful about zombies.
夜はゾンビを
At
倒し
night,
て昼は人間と戦う
You
みたいな
fight with zombies and you fight with
はい
people
結構
during
な
the
るべくゾンビに
daytime.
見つかんないように屋根の上歩いて移動してったりとか
So
夜
you
なるほどなるほ
walk
ど
on the
でもね、
roof,
結構
for
出てくる量が
example, so
尋常
that
じゃないんで。
zombies
そ
don't
っか
find
じ
you
ゃあ
out.
やっぱ倒していか
But
ない
there are
と
many
そうなんです
zombies,
やっぱ
so you
話
have
進まないんで
to
ね。
そっかそっか
fight
じゃあ
with the
俺は
zombies
しっかり
too.
警戒しながら勝負してストーリーもね進めていく
So you have to be
ということ
careful, but you have to fight with
進める
zombies
のもすごく楽しそうですね
はい
うん
Okay.
そして2つ目なんですが、
Second
映像にも出てましたが
point,
高低差のある
as
都市
you
を自由に
saw,
かける爽快なパルクールアクションです。
This is a
これね、一作目から
parkour
本当に特徴
action
的
that
な
you
要素だったん
can
ですが、
run
壁
around
を素早く
freely
駆け
in
上っ
the
たり、壁
city.
走りみたい
You
なのをしたり
can run
ビ
up
ル
the
からビルへと
wall.
飛び移ったりすることができるようなダイナミックなアクションを楽しむことができ
You
ます
can
す。
enjoy dynamic
ゾンビが地
actions.
上にこううようよいるから、
はい。
そういった危険な場所を避けてこうコースを
So
進
you
む
have
ことで
to
ストーリーを進めることができるっていうのが
risky areas.
映像にもありましたけどロープのアクションとかもすごく
The
楽
rope
しそうでしたよね
action that was
まあ
quite
本当 3D のね、もう移
interesting.
動がガンガンできるので、
うん
すごく楽しい。ちょっとゾンビゲームに
You
親しみ
can
に
move
そうい
around
った
on the
たくさんできるんじゃ
3D
ないかなというふうに思います。まあ映像でもありましたけどね、進むだけじゃなく
As
て
you
ゾンビをこ
saw,
う高いところから体当たりして、
はい
ちょっとゾンビをク
You
ッション
can
にするような
jump on
形
the
でタッチしたりとか、
zombie
ちょっと
so
映画
that
の
you
ね
can
ね
use
中
a
に入ってる
zombie
よう
as
な
a
そんなア
cushion.
クションもすること
Seems
がで
like
き
you are
ま
part
す
of。a
単純に
movie.
こう銃で撃って倒すだけじゃないいろいろな
This is not a simple game where you just
そうな
shoot
んですよね。
an enemy and kill
絵
it.
ですごい身体能力高いですけど、あれ、
うん
大丈夫なんですか？
まあ絵では強いんで主人公なので。
そっか
Aiden is
まあパルク
very
ールアクションができるぐらい
strong.
やっぱり鍛えてますから、
うん
ゾンビをね
He
クッション
can
に
do
して
poke
着地することができる
action, so
楽しいですね。
he can use zombie as a cushion as well.
そして、最後の3点目は最大4
Third
人でのオンライン協力プレイとなっており
You
ま
can
す。
それはもう
play
私
with
オンラインゲーム
up to 4 people in a
大好きなんで
group.
それが
I
一番
like
大切なポイントですね
online
誰かとね
play.
一緒に冒険できる楽しさがね、やっぱりここに
It's
もあ
fun
り
if
ます
you can have
まあ他の人の
adventure
ね
with
ストーリー
somebody
に参加
else.
できるところが
You
面白い
can
ポイント
join
になってい
another
て
person's
自分とはなんか
story
違うストーリーというか、まあ、世界線を体験することができるんですよ。
You can
はい
experience a
やっぱ自分
different
でプレイする
story
って
of
なる
the
と
game.
一回やり直しとかも大変ですけど、
はい
友達のスト
If
ーリーに
you
入
are
り込める
playing by
そうなんで
yourself,
すよ。
you,
プレイヤーの
it's
選択によって
difficult to
街の様子も変わって
replay,
くんで、
but you can go to
友達の
somebody
ところ
else's
に行くと全然
story
違うシティがまた広がってる
And if you go to your friend's story, the city looks completely different.
こうソロで周回するよりも刺激的で楽しそうですね。
It's more stimulus if you play with someone
そ
else.
の人のなんかちょっと性格とい
You
うか全然
kind of
変わってきますよね。
understand how your friend is by looking at her or his story.
発売日からこのゲームをやり込んでゲーム配信ができるようなスケジュールマネージャーさんにも伝えておきます。
For the launch, I want to adjust my schedule so I can stream
協力プレイができるっていうことなので
gameplay.
どうですか、一緒にやりませんか。
Shall we play together? I don't want you to look at my city. You don't want me to see who I'm ganging
な
up.
んでですか。しましょう。
Why is that?
あ
I will go to your story.
私結構平和主義なので
I like peace.
なるべく静かだね。
So my city will be very peaceful.
はい、ここでね予約特典の説明もさせていただきます。
はい。
PS5
And we
版、
have some
PS4 版、ダイイングライト2
exclusive
ステージ
gifts
版のパッケージ版およびダウンロード版を予約
for
購入された方に
PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5. If you make a pre-purchase, and you can get exclusive skins. It's called Reload Skin Pack. And when you purchase a packaged version, then you can get reversible
ダイイ
jacket.
ングライト2 Stay Human
Dying Light 2 Stay
ぜひ
Human.
皆さんもプレイしてみてください。
Please
お願いし
play
ま
it.
す。いやこれはもう全世界盛り上がりそうですし、
うん、
プレイヤーもすごくたくさん上がりそうです
The
よね。
whole world
そうですね。
will get excited for this.
うん
And we will be able to have very interesting playing videos as well. Yes, there's co-op plays, and also that there will be some collaboration plays as well. So there will be more information coming up. And there's Nintendo Switch version of Dying Light, and there's some exclusive gifts as well. So if you'd like to play this on Nintendo Switch, please check it out. There are lots of gifts. We have stickers. Yes, we have prepared lots of gifts.
TGS2021 スペシャル。
その他にもスパイクチューンソフトのラインナップ充実しておりますの
There
で、
are
順にご
more
紹介してまいり
Spike
ましょう。
Chunsoft
まずは
titles coming up. Metro Exodus Complete Edition. So the story is set in Russia after nuclear warfare. This is for PlayStation 5, and it's as 60 FPS 4K resolution. So it's very realistic visual. And the loading time was reduced. There are lots of adjustments made. So this title is for those you are 18 years old or above. So there are some violent and gory scenes.
オーダーを作ったのは人々を救うため、あらゆる人々をだ。お前の番だ。後を継げ。
アルチョムが正しかった。生存者はいるんだわ。生存者は私たちだけだと思ってた。モスクワ以外にも生存者がいることを隠す理由は？
一番強い者が生き延びるのだ。くらえ。
離さないでね、アルチョム。
どっちがいいんだろうな。嘘の上に気づいたせいか。真実から生まれた死か。アルチャム、飛ぶぞ。
いや僕前に PC 版のメトロプレイしてるんですけど、
はい。
So I have played a PC version of this game. However, the graphic was better than that. It was a very beautiful graphic. So it was always very beautiful titles. However, now that we have the better version, yes, it was realistic as well. So for the complete edition, so there's 2 additional scenarios and some stories and 2 colonies.
ということで
So it's for PS5, which means we have more beautiful graphic and it's more realistic. And it's a 60 FPS 4K resolution, which is wonderful specification for shooting game fans. Yes, 4K resolution and 60. So you said you had played this on PC, but you should play this on PS5 as well. Yes, I'd love to play it on PS5. Me too. Next is very famous on YouTube streaming Ark Survival Evolved. And there's complete edition, Ark Ultimate Survivor Edition. In this title, this is a very final chapter of the story. Genesis is something you can play as well. For package version and the download version, the price stays the same, 6,800 Japanese yen, tax excluded. So please play this as well. This is the ultimate version. So if you wanted to play this by looking at the YouTube streaming, so you can get all the titles from this. So Ark was streamed by lots of gamers on YouTube. So actually I have not played the titles before, but this is a very good package, and there's some VTuber I know, and that my friend always recommended me to play this. So this is what I should buy to start playing this series. And we have more and more information coming up. Isomnium File Nirvana Initiative. It's launched spring 2022. Isomnium File was the previous version, and from today it's on for Xbox Game Pass. It's on Nintendo eShop and Play Store. There's the experience version, and on TGS official site you can play experience version. So another famous title. So there's the ultimate possibility to play with this title, Terraria. This is for Nintendo Switch and PlayStation, iOS, Android. So there's the version 1.4, which is a very big update for iOS and Android, and now the update is prepared for Nintendo Switch and PlayStation. So Terraria has a Japanese edition. So it was 8 years ago the Japanese edition was launched, yes. And there's still updates are coming up, so that is why this series is so much loved. And Siren, the Wanderer. So there's the mission challenge on Siren official Twitter. So if you pass the mission, you can get Siren items. So please check it out on official Twitter. So this is next generation city development simulation game, Cities Skylines. So there's the various kinds of download content so that you can enjoy wider varieties of city development. So the latest information can always be checked on Spike Chunsoft official Twitter. Okay, it was Spike Chunsoft TGS 2021 special. So we are reaching the end of the program. It was so quick, yes. Time flies when I talk about the game, so there are lots of information I heard. And I've heard about Danganronpa, which I loved so much. It's 10th anniversary, there's 10th anniversary event, and there's new items as well. So I'm so happy that I could share this information with our audience. And we shouldn't forget this dying right to stay human. So personally, this is something you must check. So I was so happy to share this information with you. Yes, Kijima-san, you love FPS. Yes, I cannot wait the launch of this title. So if you are interested in the titles you haven't played before, please check it out. So we had such a wonderful time together. I hope our audience also enjoyed the time with us. So please stay tuned and thank you very much for your support as well. I hope you enjoy the program. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much. Bye.